grew up on the southwest side of Chicago. Still live in the southwest suburbs, been here my whole life. Like everybody else, started fishing with my dad when I was a kid. I tried doing the professional fisherman deal once. It's a lot of money and a lot of work. Had some success, won a couple boats, won a tournament, won the first tournament I was in, and kind of just stayed with it, started competing locally in little buddy tournaments, then local professional tournaments, had some success there. I got a job with a company called Shimano American. My job is youth fishing coordinator, with my whole job just trying to get kids to start fishing and learn about conservation and the outdoors and things like that, and I'm still there today. Well, it's kind of interesting that when you think of bass fishing or professional bass fishing, nobody talks about Illinois, but this is where it started. And I was at the first tournament downstate and was a boat captain. I ended up captaining for over 200 events, and just there's nothing bad about it. You're working with kids out on the water, teaching them how to fish. It's about the best job you could have. What kids now are learning is that fishing isn't just the actual art of fishing. Most of them are going to college, getting marketing degrees, learning about conservation, working with their local DNR. There's a lot more of it than just being the fishing guy. Conservation and habitat and stocking and habitat stocking is a big part of this. Trying to get kids to learn how to do it the right way. They're learning to, what makes a lake great, how to clean it, what should be there, what shouldn't. We do lake cleanups and habitat stockings all over the state. In fact, through the company I worked for, Shimano, we offered scholarships directly targeted for kids who want to do habitat restoring, be fisheries biologists. And last year, I helped my 50th kid get a college scholarship. And a lot of these kids wouldn't be going into college if it wasn't for the money they got help with in the fishing, from organizations. And it really makes you feel like you're doing something. For about 13 years, a partner and I had a local TV show called Time on the Water, where we fished in Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, Iowa, locally. The theory was to film in places where our viewers could then go and fish close to home and show them how to do it. And these days, that's a realistic possibility for these kids to try doing something like that. You see, every one of them's got a GoPro, every one of them's shooting on their phone. They're shooting TikTok videos and YouTube videos. And we stuck with it a long time. There are kids that are successful with it now, and I think it's just a really cool way to enjoy the industry. It went for, I think, 13 years for us, and I still have friends that I met from the TV show. So you can still find the show on YouTube. So I was very fortunate and lucky to do that. We have to start all these anglers with conservation ethics because it really kind of sinks in and gets to them for the rest of their lives, and they pass it on to their buddies and then their kids at some point. It's funny how the word spreads now with these guys. They'll be at a conservation event and they all learn to fish on YouTube now. And they'll go in and they'll do some research and say, hey, the creek by my house could use some work here, or the lake by us, or there's too much nutrients and it's getting choked out here. they become like scouts for the industry and conservation, and it's really amazing to see. I guess it's always been important for me to work with these kids and teach them not only what rod and reel to buy, but how to use it, how to fish, how to catch fish, how to release them, how to document it. You don't have to kill everything. You can, now with everybody's got a phone and a GoPro, you can easily take everything and kind of save it for the next time. But we're just trying to do things right. Like I said, I learned in Boy Scouts. There were adults that worked with me and helped me, and I wish I could go back and thank them now. But I don't know, it's just rewarding to see all these kids out there. I think what we're going to learn is that they've learned a lot, and they're just better people for what they've learned in fishing. I hope they continue to teach each others, and I know that that's happening. I'll be at events, and boat captains will be kids who just got out of college, coming back and helping the younger kids. As far as the industry goes, I'm very proud of the company I went to. I think at one point I counted there were 27 different employees who came through as college fishermen. So they're the future of the industry. They're the future of the sport, and I think it's a great thing. It's just learning, and there's good places, good points and high points. There's days when the fish aren't biting and it's 110 degrees, and then there's days when you catch them on every cast, but that's fishing. So you get to enjoy and see a little of all that.